Hello my friends, B-Dog here. How is your Power Cap event going? They seem to change everything, or change things up every time an event comes out just a little bit. So it's kind of interesting because I've been struggling a bit with this one, a little bit more than previous Power Caps. But I also haven't gotten as close to the Power Cap as possible, so that could be why I'm struggling. But I want to give you guys some tips on prep for the Power Cap before you enter the game, and then also do some gameplay. And just kind of show you how I've gotten wins. I'm still making great progress. So as you can see, it's morning of Friday or midday Friday for me, and I've already upped almost to my collectibles. Whoops, wrong button. And then currently on the leaderboard, doing pretty good. I hate where they put that button. But on the leaderboard, I'm on pace to get a second Paul Pierce. I'm not the most excited about Paul Pierce, but especially his. I look for good power boosts, and his power boost is just this clutch time, and I'm just not a big fan of clutch time. But one thing that's cool, at any rate, I don't know how many of you guys took advantage of the max stats LeBron and then turn him into a mentor. So one thing that was awesome, and I found it out online, was I just got the tip, but basically we had that 1 day and a half of a maxed out LeBron James. So, and I do not want to teach this bird, but basically, so you have those max stats. Any LeBron James you turned into a mentor, you could choose any one of those stats and 0 shoes. You don't have to use a shoe, and you get +2 on either of those stats. And my favorite stats are the 2 and 3. So I did that for kind of shoot myself in the foot. I actually had 2 or 3 foundation LeBrons at the Pearl level, and I combined them all to get him maxed out to 5. I could have actually maxed out multiple LeBron James at Pearl level and gotten multiple mentors. I also had a Ruby LeBron, so I turned him into a mentor and maxed those stats too. But great way to get mentors. I don't know if any of you guys took advantage of that. I did, and I'm happy about that. I don't know that I'll use it on Pierce. Like I said, I don't like that. I don't like the clutch time one, so we'll see. But at any rate, that was a great tip that I'd seen online. So I got some good mentors for a small forward. The other thing that's kind of funny, so back to this event. As I mentioned, I've been kind of struggling. You'll see that I'm well below the power cap on League 5, like almost 20,000 below the power cap. So I've been struggling a bit. I had some previous heartbreakers from last season, so that's what I've been using. I got this one from the free pack we get, or the collectible pack from the Metal Hearts. But this bird I do have some smaller heartbreakers, but at this point it's too small. I was struggling a lot. I've just been trying to do this event on auto, and I was struggling a lot. And I was using, you'd think I'd have done better this way. I was using my, with a glitch, I got my Kevin Durant. Let's see, there he is, the pink diamond Kevin Durant. That ups me really close to my power cap, or at least closer. And it was not winning on auto. I can't play all day, and so I just want it to be on auto. So the funny thing is that I switched back to my Ruby Larry Bird, and they all of a sudden win on auto. So part of this event, and part of playing most events, is finding that right combination. So I don't even have a mentor on that one, but you guys know my gameplay. I've got my Curry. I don't really like Stackhouse. I don't have his release down, so I haven't been making shots with him when I play manual. This bird is not it's a great shoe, but I don't have a mentor, so he's not max stats. Dirk, I don't have a mentor on him. I just got him, and I'm not going to use a mentor. David Robinson, I've got a great mentor for him, so I love my Robinson. But funny, I was not winning on auto until I switched to that Ruby Bird. So find your right combinations, and that's part of setting up your team. And as you guys saw, I have my shooters, as always, on my front court and my small forward. Power forward, I didn't really care. Dirk isn't a defender at all, so I just put a 3 shoe on him with a rebound. And then David Robinson, or my center, max defense, max rebounding, max strength. So Good interior good interior with that Robinson. So nothing's really changed as far as my strategy. So I've been trying to do this on auto because I can't play this all day. And then the only thing you do is just look for the right team. So every opponent you face, you're going to have the exact same cycle of opponents if you don't change your power. So I just go back and forth. I already know my low team. This is one of my lowest teams. I've won on auto with this team before against the Bulls team. That's the lowest, but here's another one. So at 88,000, 88,000 has been the lowest. There's 187,000. Look for no power boost. So this one is a definite no. And you just go back and forth until you find the right opponent. This one's the most common one that appears, and I've beat that on auto as well. Well, I've just been letting it play by itself, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to show you some manual gameplay. Oh, there's a tweet. I guess that NBA 2K just tweeted. I'll show you some manual gameplay just to show you getting wins. This morning, for half the day when I had Kevin Durant, I was getting a lot of losses. I racked up a lot of losses. Then I switched to that bird, and it's been winning on auto, winning or tying at least. So currently on pace to get a second Paul Pierce, which is pretty cool. But let me show you some gameplay. There's no real tips in this one compared to like overtime. You just got to get buckets, and you got to play good defense. Probably just go with the 90 team just to show you guys. I'm not spending money. It's all free to play. There's a different 90 team that has Gary Payton at point guard, good defense. He'll keep my Curry from making shots, so I'm actually going to keep moving. Chris Paul is a great defender. Let me try one more time to get one of those 88,000 teams. But just be this picky. Select the same team every time, the one you get wins with. So this one's just fine. 88,000, no power boost, and I just go for it. To me, it's hilarious that this Ruby Bird is in there and does great. And I've just let it play on auto. This is how I've gotten my entire progress, basically, is playing on auto. Just letting it win. You're not going to win every game at all. But if you win half of them, I'm on League 5. I forgot to go over the leagues, but I'm on League 5. I'm kind of stubborn that way. Just trying to get the max amount of points that I can with the style bonus. But you guys know me. I shoot threes. He missed. Just shooting threes and playing good defense on manual, and that was terrible defense. I'm finding that I miss a lot of shots because of my power difference. You know, you've seen my power difference is a lot different. But get my Curry back out. He was defended again. So I miss a lot more than you'll see in previous videos. What I should do is probably switch to League 5. Dirk is dependable? Nope. I could switch off of League 5, or I'm kind of waiting for... I'm going to get more collectibles here. Jeesh, they may beat me here. I want to get more collectibles and then just kind of look at my options. You know, really what I need is a better small forward, which I won't get. I could get there's a green, better shooting guard. So there's some options that'll open up to maybe get more Heartbreaker players that'll kind of get my team power closer to the actual power cap. We'll see. There's a miss. Come on. So this is not looking the greatest. And most of the time I'm just playing on auto because I don't have time to play on manual. Here's Bird. How are you going to do, Bird? You going to get me something? So I'm missing a lot. Really, I just let it play auto. This is interesting. And it's funny, I could find this team again and then all of a sudden make shots. But I'm finding that in Power Cap, auto plays just as good or maybe even a little bit better than me, which is kind of funny. And there I just accidentally shot the dumb ball. So there's a loss. So as I've told you, I'm just doing auto. Mainly because they play better or get better wins than me on this power cap. That's not the case in OT, but here they seem to get more buckets than me. I shouldn't be going for threes. I could go for twos. But auto is going to get me top reward free to play, and that's really all I care about. You know, I'll show you after this game. I might purchase, like with my collectibles, another Heartbreaker guy. I'm just not sure yet. I got some collectibles from the Domination, the mini dom, So see, that was a loss. And really, I'm just playing this event and it's on pace. I'm playing this event auto. Um, I have, so if I go back one more time, I have a point guard at Heartbreaker, but it's the old season 4 and it's really low. So I was trying to do well with Curry. Right now I have, so with 4 more collectibles I'm about to get. So I could get a small forward now. I could get the Iguodala, or I've got a center there, which I already have my Robinson, so I don't need that. Shooting guard. What do I have for shooting guard? I forget. Oh, my stack house. So I've got a better shooting guard. So I've just been kind of saving my collectibles. I might get up to, I have enough for Kawhi Leonard as a small forward as well. So I might get him. One thing I've been doing, and one thing I also encourage, is you can find tourneys to get rings, depending on the rings you need. And you saw I was short on rings before. So in this tourney, on this, let's see which. So this is in Amber, and it's the semifinals. If any player dunks that's a dark matter player, then you get a ring, and you get a max of 3 per game. So I just put all my dark matter players on one team. It doesn't matter if I win or lose. And I just auto these games so I can get my dark matter rings. And that gets me, that could get me up to, and that's probably what I'll do, but that'll get me up to this Kawhi Leonard. And that'll help in this event. And once I get Paul Pierce, I will get him right away. I'll claim him right away, and then I'll play with him on auto and just keep the auto going. And that will get me top reward. I'll have top reward easily, no matter what. I still like to try to keep pace with the getting a second top reward. So I'm going to try to keep pace with that. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Paul Pierce, so I'm not going to go killing myself this weekend or taking away time from the family to get this second Paul Pierce. Other rewards, might be worth more time, but these ones I'm just not that big a fan of, all these clutch times. So anyway, I hope that helps. Like I said, do auto. Let's just let me just show you something. Let's just see how this works. There's 90. My auto's won against this before. Let's do one more game. I'm gonna switch to a smaller team. There's a smaller team. Let's just see how auto works. I'm just gonna let it play and trust it. Just to see if I can prove this theory, or at least show you how it's been working for me. I can't tell if it's tying or winning necessarily if I'm not paying attention, but I've definitely gotten more wins than losses. So I'm just going to let it play. Gotten more wins than losses. They seem to play better than I do because I just kind of jack up threes, and I've got such a low power difference, or such a big power difference, that it's just not going to work. So Curry missed there. But yeah, this is really a carefree event. You rack up points, especially on League 5. You rack up points fast. I would even do better if I played League 4 with all this style bonus, but I don't really care. This is a carefree one where I don't have to play it. If I get top reward free to play and I don't even have to pay attention, really that's a win. So there's a score. That was a great score. Already better than me. I'm not playing defense on auto. I'm not trying to swipe at anything. I'm just showing you how it works on auto to see if it wins. Other than that, yeah, really carefree event. But I wanted to give an up-to-date video on Season 5 just because some of you might be trying the manual and losing like I just showed you. And it can be tough when you get to that League 5 30,000 power difference or so. It can mess with you. So it can make it hard. So auto for sure. You might have to just shuffle around your team. My Ruby Bird was the one that actually helped compared to a Pink Diamond Durant. So that's gotten me more wins, which is just funny. So you just have to kind of experiment and maybe experiment with your opponents as well. So we're still tied. See, they're doing better than me, which is so funny. They're tied. They may win half the games. Almost turned it over there. Are you going to do it? Nice job, Stackhouse. So they're better than me. OT, I can win easily. 3v3 gauntlet, you know, the opponents are easy to win, but this one I struggle with. There's an open 3. Okay, well, let's see if they actually get a bucket here. I could try, but I just want to show you trusting auto 100%. Let's see if they get a good basket. It'll be interesting. They try to go for a screen and then get an open shot from somebody. There's my bird. Bird's a good shooter. And they missed it. Okay. They still did better than me. No wins there, but as I mentioned, I've still made progress to get a second Pierce. Hope you guys have good luck. Have a good weekend. Let me know if you have any questions or anything like that. I'm happy to help. And I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully some of this helps, though. Have a great weekend and a great event. B-Dog out.